The Office. Who wants me in the office?
He's a football player. He doesn't really respect authority. He kind of, does what he wants, and he doesn't have an airtight alibi for the time of Laura's death, and they've been having some problems, so he is one of the very first suspects.
So what? If I had a fight with her, if I sang songs with her, if I went skipping rope with her, what difference does it make? I didn't kill her!
What attracted you to the role?
What attracted me to the role, honestly, was this was a guy that was a lot cooler than I am or will ever be. He was just cool, and he got to do all these cool things that were written in the script, surfing on top of a car, all that stuff that, it's barking.
Kissing girls.
Kissing the hot girls on the show. I just got lucky. I got lucky that I got to play such a, cool kind of character.
You heading out, Shelley?
Yeah, I'm heading home.
Fresh-faced Machen Amick landed the role of Bobby's secret lover, Shelley Johnson.
I went in and met David, and I read for Lara Flynn Boyle's part, because I didn't know this then. They wrote the part for me. It didn't exist before I went in, and so I had read another part, and I just remember at the end of that meeting with David, he just at one point said, "Do you want to do a TV series with me?" And I was 16 and was like, "Yeah!"
Norma, I'll see you in my dreams.
Not if I see you first.
TV veteran Peggy Lipton played the lonely waitress Norma Jennings.
I bet you get all kinds of Romeos in here begging for favors.
I usually tell them I have a homicidally jealous husband who's doing 3 to 5 for manslaughter.
The 43-year-old actress was already well known for her role in the 70s classic Mod Squad.
I think David Lynch just called to see me. This is the way I remember it. I hadn't seen the script, and he called to see me, and I went into his office, and he had a huge desk, and there was nothing on the desk except my 8x10. And I thought, what is he up to? And he just talked to me. And then I did a test for ABC at the time, and then I got the part. It was great. The whole thing was magical.
44-year-old Everett McGill signed on to play Norma's lover, Big Ed Hurley.
Buy you a coffee?
Can't do it.
David, I worked with him on a film called Dune, and he gave me the nickname Big E. Sometime after that, he approached me with, he said, "If I do something where you get to be cool and country at the same time, would you do it?" That sold me.
It's not the first time. It won't be the last. But I'm in that doghouse again.
Rounding out the ensemble cast was 36-year-old Wendy Roby as Big Ed's unstable wife, Nadine Hurley.
And Ed, just listen to this. Completely silent.
I don't think I've ever played a character that hurt as much as Nadine.
Nadine is a stock soap opera character. She is the jilted former lover now married to her high school sweetheart who is in love with someone else. She wears an eye patch. We find out very early that she has superhuman strength for some reason. Always obsessed with the curtains.
I was inventing a noiseless, completely silent drape runner.
She's so many things. I mean, of course she's funny. She's really funny, and who doesn't love to be funny? But she was so innocent. There was so much pain in her,
And she was really in love.
Yeah.
On April 8th, 1990, Twin Peaks premiered with a 2-hour pilot. More than 35 million viewers tuned in, and the show became an overnight sensation.
Good Lord, Laura.
It was huge. I mean, it was unlike anything anyone had ever seen before. I mean, both critics and fans just fixated on this idea of who killed Laura Palmer, and it was, I mean, You think Game of Thrones has a crazy fan base now. I mean, it was the #1 topic on everybody's lips.
I remember they screened the pilot, and I'm like, well, I don't know. No one's going to see it. Everyone's sleeping with everyone. I mean, I had no idea.
Audrey, you're a high school girl. I'm an agent of the FBI.
So do you want me to leave or what?
It was new for its time. The characters did things that you didn't expect them to do. But it was more than that. You know, it was a world, it was a, you kind of immersed yourself in a different place. I think people forgot where they were when they watched the program. They could have just kind of fell into the world of Twin Peaks.
You know why I'm whittling? Okay, I'll bite again. Why are you whittling? That's what you do in a town where a yellow light still means slow down, not speed up.
Twin Peaks came out and I think gave the audience what they were craving, which was intelligence and mystery and something different.
Damn, I still can't get the taste of that fish-filtered coffee out of my mouth.
It was like subtlety all the way, and you had time to think about things and talk about things and contemplate it and get scared.
All of a sudden, people were realizing, wow, you can make a television show look as cinematic as these really beautiful movies that you see on the big screen.
And slowed the pace down.
Slowed the pace down.
Literally slowed television's pace down.
They were taking a huge risk putting this on the air. Again, I'm amazed that this even got made, but I really think once it hit the zeitgeist, it really took over the culture.
Oh, it fell down.
I think a lot of people realized this is really not like anything else we've ever seen, and they stuck with it.
David's little secret whisper to me, I think we can tell after all these years, was, it's a baby. And you make me sick! I just screamed bloody murder.
This is Henry's Hard Cherry Cola. It's a delicious, refreshing, easy-to-drink adult beverage. Just like Henry's Hard Orange and Hard Ginger Ale. Except this one is Hard Cherry Cola. Henry's Hard Soda. Live hard. Ish.
Harry, I have no idea where this will lead us, but I have a definite feeling it will be a place both wonderful and strange.
In 1990, Twin Peaks was a pop culture phenomenon.
21. Mother always said I was born lucky.
It seemed like everyone with a television wanted to know who killed Laura Palmer.
I don't think anyone could have a water cooler conversation in the 90s that did not involve Twin Peaks and what was happening.
The runaway hit series created by David Lynch and Mark Frost was nominated for 13 Emmys and won 3 Golden Globes, including Best Drama.
Oh, Maresy Dotes and Dozy Dotes and little lambsy diving, a kiddly divey too, wouldn't you?
Twin Peaks was really the first prestige TV drama where it could be both highly watchable but also kind of high art.
What made Twin Peaks stand out initially was that David's not afraid to go and shine a light into the dark corners. He sees beauty in them and truth. He was never afraid to show that truth.
It was really all about David.
The thing about Lynch is that he really does meld together what theoretically should be very clashing genres. It's, to some extent, a detective story. It's also a soap opera, a supernatural story, and, you know, it's also just plain weird.
My log has something to tell you. Do you know it?
You've got a woman whose best friend is a log, it appears.
I don't believe we've been introduced.
I do not introduce the log.
For an Oscar-nominated director to make the jump into television, that doesn't seem so strange now, but at the time it was unheard of. But it really paid off because he created this beloved television show and really opened up his sensibility and his artistry to a whole new audience.
Fire.
Walk with me.